Hyundai N brand has been throwing up spokes in the UK with its lovely little cars. They've been injecting serious performance into the cars until it's come to going green. Enter the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. No more will green cars be boring. No more will green cars be cars that you just drive dull. This looks anything but boring. And to prove that, anyways, you guys have tuned into Drive Media Reviews, and my name is Hakim. Talking about the appearance of the Hyundai Ioniq 5, it looks mad. And with the clouds raging here and threatening me to rain, the Ioniq 5 looks really crazy, like it belongs on a track. And if I tell you about visual differences, there are serious differences to the front. You see, first of all, you got the new design headlights which debuted on the Ioniq 5 facelift. You do also have a slightly different front grille with an orange element. This is probably pertaining to the body color. The most standout is the N badge over there, which tells you this is serious and a different car from the standard Hyundai Ioniq 5. You also have a different front bumper that's really heavy and screams. If you come along the side, you see these really huge wheels which look really interesting. 21 inches with orange painted calipers on the inside. I'm not really sure if this is pertaining to the body color, but if it does, man, that looks crazy. But wouldn't you want to see this in orange, even on a white or a blue car, if that's offered on the N range? Other than that, you also get N-branded alloy wheels which look really interesting. Along the side, you'll see slight side skirting that sets it apart from the Hyundai Ioniq 5 standard. You do also have the N badging on the side with air inlet along the wheel arc, which reduces drag as well. Is going to remind you that it is an N and not a standard Ioniq 5 in so many ways. First up, you do have the different roof spoiler on the top with this F1 inspired brake light that lights up and looks really nice. So the car is standard Ioniq 5, but the N badge and the diffuser element at the back gives it away that this is once again an Ioniq 5N. It's got so much exterior differences that sets it apart completely from the standard Ioniq 5, which would be for boring people, of course. But what about the interior? Let's jump on the inside of the car right away. Interior appears more subtle, but that doesn't mean it misses out on its own finishing touches. Let's take a look at some of them. Here on the inside of the Hyundai Ioniq 5, changes are far subtle than the screamy loud outside, but it's got its own visual appearances. First up, the bucket seats, snug and really great. They're really comfortable and hold you well in place, and you deserve that because this car can go seriously fast. 0 to 62 meters per hour comes in 3.4 seconds, so you can just imagine the explosive power this car has. Unfortunately, having not secured my driving license yet, I'm not able to drive this car, but when I do, I'll tell you this car is going to blow you away. Other than that, you got very nice steering wheel and your angle here is just right. I mean, you can just hold the steering wheel and drive. You got all your modes. You got a drive mode, NGV mode, you got your N rev matching here, and you got your little pedals over here for regeneration in case you do want to save some for the extra bit before you get to the pits, especially when you're on the racetrack. Other than that, you got stainless steel pedals here, so that's really great. Rest of the car is pretty much to the standard Hyundai Ioniq 5, so we have already put that video. Not going to get too much detail into it, but we have the N-branded steering wheel, which is again quite different from the standard Ioniq 5. You do have drive mode selector, you got the N rev matching switches, and you got NGB badge over here, NGB button as well. So all of this does a lot of mechanical differences to the car when you drive. You do feel a lot of differences. Steering again, once again, very great to hold and nice. The touchscreen is shared with the standard Hyundai Ioniq 5 but gets the N badging and various N functions embedded into it. The instrument cluster meanwhile could have been better with specific N colors, but looks pretty much interesting with its overall appearance and design, and you can see a lot of interesting details about the car as well. But you get this checkered flag stitching along the side, looks really interesting, and you do get a blue element on the dashboard as well. Most interesting part of the inside of the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and the sports seats. These bucket seats are completely different from the standard Hyundai Ioniq 5. Really stand out, lovely stitching and really comfortable as well. That's about the front of the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Let's jump in the back and check out the back wheel. The back seat of the Hyundai Ioniq 5 is pretty much standard with the standard Hyundai Ioniq 5. So you have the wide seat, you can sit three uprights and all that. AC vents on the pillar. What sets it apart are the sports seats. You got N benching here, and that's about it. Power for the Ioniq 5 comes from a 84 kilowatt electric motor. This produces serious amount of power, and that's 0 to 62 in 3.4 seconds. But what's really the specs on paper? Let's take a look at that right away. So much power and addiction. The color of this car looks really crazy. What do you guys think about the Hyundai Ioniq 5? Let me know in the comment section below. You also remember, hit like if you like this video, share this video, friends, family, like money and request. Say subscribe to Drive Video Reviews. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye.